Before we get into today's episode, this is very, I don't want to say ironic at all, even though I think that would be the correct choice of words. It's going to spoil today's gym leader, which was supposed to be kept secret, but forget that. Right before recording this episode, I got wind of a legendary person in the world passing away, that being Chuck Norris. Obviously, I'm recording this the day of or the day after it had happened. I literally just found out minutes before recording this episode. This episode is going to be kind of like a dedication to Chuck Norris. I know I am a smaller YouTube channel, but I still want to give my respect where respect is due, to the family of Chuck Norris. I hope you all are finding solace and hope you all are doing okay. So, on with the episode. Rest in peace, Chuck Norris. Hey everybody, it's the Fire Specialist here, and welcome to more Pokemon Crystal. Last time, we were in Mahogany Town, and we took down the Team Rocket headquarters, and their executives, stopping the radio signal, defeating the 3 Electrodes, and getting the Whirlpool TM from Lance, unlocking another gym. We now have 3 gyms we can go to in any order that we wish, and I do have an order. So today, we're going to be taking on the 5th gym leader of Pokemon Crystal, that being Chuck of Cianwood City. So, instead of boring you guys with all the treks there, I'm going to make the trek myself and see you guys at the gym. Alright, we are here in Cianwood City. Been a couple episodes, but we're now finally back, trained up, and it's time to take a look at the gym for gym number 5. Cianwood City's fighting type gym. This is of course not a double battle, it is a back-to-back, but guess what though? We finally have a gym that's a neutral matchup for our starter Pokemon though. But it actually gets even better than that, and you will see why shortly. First of all, Black Belt Yoshi, with a Hitmonlee. I have to admit, normally I'm able to pick a favorite when it comes to groups of Pokemon, like the Evolutions, or the Lycanroc trio. But when it comes to the Hitmons, I don't know which one to pick as my favorite. 29 damage. I guess I should probably be setting up a reflect, to be honest. I would love to get another jump kick. Alright, let's use Synthesis and then we'll use Reflect. At least we outspeed. How much do you actually do with your jump kick? Because you're just going to spam jump kick, aren't you? Yeah, alright, well we do outspeed, so let's go for the Reflect. Now with our luck, you'll of course get the critical hit, or double kick. Interesting. Now we'll go for the Synthesis. Of course, turn 1 is using the move, so we still have like 4 more turns left of it. Another double kick. Do you think you're gonna miss? Now let's use that Razor Leaf. Critical hit? Not quite. Knowing that there is another Pokemon right after this, technically speaking, let's go for Synthesis. There's another double kick. You stop going for that jump kick. I think jump kick in this game is like 70 power. So I mean, that's interesting. And we miss. Bayleaf. And they get a crit. Bayleaf. The Reflect faded. Fine, go for the Body Slam. I did just forget. The Hitmon trio here actually have a oddly high special defense of like 110. So Razor Leaf, it makes sense why I wasn't doing that much. But Bayleaf does go to level 32, and we're kicking off our gym challenge. Again, kicking off our restart to the gym challenge. I don't know what to say. Congratulations, your Bayleaf has evolved into Meganium. Yeah, our starter Pokemon has fully evolved. We finally have Meganium. And I think I was trying to say kicking off the gym gauntlet. Okay, we got 3 gyms back to back to back. But yeah, Black Belt Lau. Turns out Hitmonchan, who's the puncher. But we now have a fully evolved Meganium. Look at him. Show off that body slam attack, Meganium. That's a clean 2 times Ice Punch. Meganium's debut battle. No freeze. I was half expecting it. But yeah, Hitmonchan gets the elemental punches with a terrible special attack of like 35. It's not where you want to see your Pokemon, to be honest. Hitmonchan didn't really glow up until like, I guess, what would it be? Gen 4, yeah. Alright. Well, that's half the trainers down. Words are useless. Let your fist do the talking. Black Belt Knob. Of course, Knob is a long-time reference to one of the staff of Game Freak. They put him in like every game. Normally Black Belts though. I know he's in Hoenn. I think I know he's in Sinnoh. I know the exact word he's in Hoenn. But yeah, he normally is in the game as I think a Black Belt. So, yeah, that or a Hiker. And Kadabra goes over 31, and we're trying to Future Sight. This is, I believe, a typeless 80 power move in this game that takes 2 turns for it to hit. I mean, you're not stuck in like a fly state or anything like that, but it's just not good. It got buffed later to actually do psychic damage and be 120 base power, but in this game and in Generation 3, it's not really that good. Alright, Kadabra, go for that side beam. There we go. Take out him as well. Black Belt Knob was defeated. And all he does is give you the old quote from Red. Red, red. Now, taking a page out of Generation 1, you need an HM to get through this gym. You need strength. And it's that easy. Alright. My Raging Fist. Hey, is that supposed to be a prediction to annihilate? Rage Fist? You know, I'm about to go through every Pokemon game, see dialogue, and come up with moves. Because I swear, that's what they do nowadays. My Raging Fist will shatter your Pokemon. Have a move called Shatter. Be like a rock type move that's good against steel types. There's a Mickey. Hey, that has to be a reference or a callback, not a callback. He literally has Mankey. He talks about his Raging Fist and he has a Mankey. Okay, I'm convinced that's what Game Freak does. You do have Primate. That is hilarious. I love it. Alright. Yeah, is there anybody? No, I will admit, you can go through and I would never recommend this game outside of this one thing. If you play BDSP, Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, there's an NPC in Velstone City that has a giraffe egg. That the giraffe egg says its name for Rigarath. I'm pretty positive it's spelled just like the Pokemon's name as well. I haven't seen anybody bring that up. You should go see a giraffe egg, go talk to it, it says Rigarath. It is the funniest thing. I didn't play BDSP until after Scarlet and Violet because honestly BDSP was hot trash from the start. But still, that is hilarious. Alright, we can actually go take on the gym leader. And that's what we're gonna do after we go heal our Pokemon. Alright, we have our we have 4 badges and we have our team all healed up. We're gonna lead off with Meganium. Yeah, we had flying types, bug types, Miltank, and then ghost poison types. Meganium can finally shine. It took us until we evolved to Meganium, but it's time for Meganium to actually shine through. Admittedly, early on in Pokemon and for the longest of times, I didn't like Meganium. It took me honestly analyzing the Johto gyms and stuff to realize Meganium's not that bad. And it's kind of like the reverse of Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur in Kanto was good against Gym 1, Gym 2, Gym 3, and neutrally kind of, in a way, with generation with Gym 4. Meganium is bad against 1, 2, neutral against 3, and 4. And then it kind of excels here in the second half. So it's very funny how they kind of flip the script there. So I'm going to show you guys why Meganium is not as bad as people think and why I ate my words for so long. It's time to take on the 5th gym leader of Johto, Chuck. Ha ha ha! So you've come this far. Let me tell you, I'm tough. My Pokemon will crush stones and shatter bones. What's this? There, scared now, are you? What? It has nothing to do with Pokemon. That's true. Come now, we shall do battle. Gym Leader Chuck, an expert in fighting type Pokemon. Starts off with Primeape, level 27, fighting type, with the moves Karate Chop, Fairy Swipes, Rage, and Leer. A ghost type completely walls it. Let's go for the Reflect first of all. And I guess while we're talking about it, you guys probably saw the intro of this video. I hate to bring down a gym battle episode, but one of the facts, or at least one of the conspiracies, actually, not really conspiracies, but one of the things people talk about is how Chuck here is kind of named after Chuck Norris. So, again, rest in peace, Chuck Norris. Everything you left behind will be appreciated and you will be missed. So now, let's get back to this gym battle. Because Meganium is shining. Body Slam Paralysis. We set up the Reflect and the Rage Leaf takes it out. Primeape goes down. Chuck only has 2 Pokemon, by the way. And his last one is Poliwrath. Poliwrath is level 30, water and fighting type, with the moves Surf, Dynamic Punch, Mind Reader, and Hypnosis. Really. We miss our Razor Leaf and they hit a Dynamic Punch. Dynamic Punch is 50 accuracy. So yeah, that's kind of rare. But yeah, Meganium has the advantage over the Gym Leader. Oh, it's so close! Over the Gym Leader's Ace Pokemon. You hit 2 back-to-back Dynamic Punches. That's like a 1 in 4 chance. Now we don't know if you, and we miss. What is happening right now? And yet you miss Hypnosis. I mean, you still got the job done. Good God, Meganium, you're hilarious. But just like that, Meganium has single-handedly defeated Chuck Force. What, huh? I lost? How about that? You're worthy of the Storm Badge. Yeah, just in case you didn't pay attention, by the way, if you do have a Ghost type, the only damage dealing move they can do is Surf. So, very, very interesting. But they do have Mind Reader and Hypnosis, so it's interesting. Why not in the battle? Here, take this too. And he gives us TM01. which is the move that he had really good luck on, Dynamic Punch. It doesn't always hit. When it does, it causes confusion. You can definitely be sure that it will miss if you try to use it. We don't really have any. Funny enough, Kadabra can learn it. I have a core memory of myself using Dynamic Punch Kadabra in this game plenty of times. Doesn't mean it's any good, but I did it. After defeating the gym leader, you want to talk to this lady out here. We already talked to her bunch before, and she did say to come to her after beating Chuck. You crossed the sea to get here? That must have been hard. It'd be much easier if your Pokemon knew how to fly. Let's see what's Gym Badge. And you should take this HM. HM02. It's Fly. The 70 base power flying type attack. Takes 2 turns to use though. Now, since he was getting a little chubby, you gotta love the old school writing. Alright, well, that is not Pokegear. That is 5 badges. And while it's on my mind, I don't forget, first of all, let's teach Fly to our Sparrow. Okay, I did switch out for our HM Pokemon here. I will go ahead and say this now. I think actually, Sandslash might be able to learn Dynamic Punch. I'm not sure. But I will say this now while it's on my mind. In the anime, Chuck uses different Pokemon. Chuck does not use Primeape. He actually leads off with Poliwrath, and his ace is Machoke. So, we are now 0 for 5 for matching teams with the anime. Yeah. Batting at 1,000, I guess what to say. But, that's gonna be it for today's episode. Next time, we go take on another gym for our 6th badge. And you guys will see what that is when it is. When it's time. See you guys then.